you counterpicked alone. You're going to really have the plays sort of be relied upon by King Tekka, getting that level 6 early enough, forcing the TA probably out of the lane. And the TA is still very gankable. One of the best tiers in the game versus that TA is the Ember Spirit. If you can keep up with the anti-armor, then Ember Spirit them. There's enough magic damage in this lane for the Weaver to definitely die, especially with those early points in Skikuchi. The cooldown is just so long. The punishment could definitely be there. But yeah, everybody's farming. Nobody really getting super hard shut down with this lane setup. Bottom.
A jumping in with KXY. They're able to get that Boundless Strike down, and I think that was actually the exact combo that we were talking about earlier on. The Cold Feet, Chilling Touch with the Boundless Strike there for the...
Though, especially with Tano.
Sort of... Boundless Strike comes out. He's going to use the Sleight of Fist, but it's not quite enough. He still gets hit up by the stun, and KXY will bring him down. It's a nifty attempt there to try and sort of dodge the actual proc point on the Cold Feet, but it doesn't actually work for him. So this situation where it feels much more like your Ember sort of got shifted because of circumstances, and Tano, the man just can't catch a break. KXY's going to take him down again.
Not even going to get the trade.
Yep. Might go down, but he won't. Not enough damage from the Timber, although... Okay. I thought maybe King Tekka would go back in to try for it, but he is going to play it safe, backing himself away. But up in the top lane...
Centaur's greed out for this Ring of Health. He has a stick, though, as well, so I'm surprised that he went down in that fashion. And now bottom, KXY, Tano's getting bullied.
He's just absolutely feasting on this Ember right now. KXY, third kill in about 6 or 7 minutes, and getting a little bit aggressive onto King Tekka as well. No Boundless Strike up for a few more seconds, but once he has it, maybe he could get this kill, but he's not actually going to go all the way in for it at this point. He does hit the Boundless Strike, but wasn't going to... This is very rare to see.
And it really is just the health coming in from the Jingu as well, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's just the matchup he's sort of been handed. KXY is also going for that Echo. Ooh. Yeah, top.
He had a 13 charge wand that he did not pop there as Tano's able to take him down. That's a bit unfortunate for Michael.
Tower really can't do anything, whereas Rises, again, he has his Javelin coming out, so whatever hero goes versus him does need to be a little bit careful. But they're so quick with the rotation, they move towards that mid tower, and they have to be really cautious. And well, the side blades on the Kara, he's just dead.
Yeah, he's not getting out. A needs one more hit. He's got it. Infamous able to pick up the kill. That does put a stop to their push in the middle lane, but more money acquired for them. 2k net worth lead here, just past that 9-minute mark. So early momentum is favoring them as KXY is looking for a kill. They're going to try to get onto Tano. Can they lock him down here? Mariano is looking for the hoof stomp, and they are going to be able to get it. Yeah. Tano dead again. How many deaths is that? He is 1 and 5. This
and alone mid.
Not fun. Speaking of not fun, yeah, alone going to get taken down. A, even throwing the Ice Blast in there onto King Tekka, but at this point, it feels like the Timber's going to get out. Kara, though, may not be quite as fortunate. He is going to get locked down and finished off. Parker gets the kill, and this is getting a little out of hand. Infamous are starting to rack up those kills and the objectives to follow it up. And Egoboys, no immediate response at the moment, but we do see a TP coming in mid. It's only Tano, though, so I'm not sure how much he can do by himself, but Rises is in as well. They're going to give this a go. The Sentry Ward, though, is in place. He has to be a little bit careful. Okay, can he actually get the kill? Yes, he can. A will be taken down. Quick time-lapse gives him back across the river, and it may not be the most valuable of kills, but Rises gets...
Careful when he is laning versus that Monkey that KXY, it feels like he has everything and King Tekka has nothing. He's only sitting at 37 last hits. He really has been shut down, but he still wants to make these moves.
They're going to jump in onto the Ancient Apparition, able to lock him down. That Stampede doesn't do him much good, but it is going to allow Michael to get in there, and they do take King Tekka out. So that trade, insanely valuable for them. Core 4 support in their favor. So King Tekka, you were just sort of mentioning the fact that he was sort of... It's pretty bad, as KXY going to jump his way forward, trying to get onto Kara. They do hit him up, though, with the Cookie Stun, and he's just straight up dead. Mariano wasn't really in a position to immediately push in, as those cogs actually held him at bay, so Alone gets the kill, and now Michael's in trouble as well. Tano's going to jump in with the Remnants. Good stomp in from Mariano, but it's not going to be enough. Michael will still fall, but now the Ice Blast will be deployed. Kara should be ticking down here, but not before Mariano actually dies first. Triple kill for Alone.
Haunting his enemy there, if any.
Further kills here in the jungle as well. That is going to go a long way towards helping to even this one out, as Alone and the two supports are going to wrap their way around mid. They've got King Tekka to sort of serve as the other half of that pincer maneuver. And that's unfortunate. Kara gets the hook shot in, but it's only onto a creep, so now he's in some trouble. He's just going to get straight up picked off as Parker finds the kill. And now Tano, you need to get out. He's going to jump across the river, but here comes the TA. Yeah. Parker with the haste rune and the trap, able to just quickly close the gap We'll be able to find that kill. It's a double for Parker. Meanwhile, KXY and Rises clashing again, but just like the last time, there's not a whole lot either one of these two can do to the other.
They have the double meld, and they have to make this rotation here. They have to get in quick.
Now, where is that response? We need to see something. The hookshot, though, not up for about 5 more seconds, but in 5 seconds, Roshan could be taken down. But Infamous are actually pushing out of the pit. They're going to look for the fight. Kara, meanwhile, actually jumps his way in, going for that cog trap. That, whoa, okay, that was a weird interaction with the hookshot, but it ends with Kara dead. Infamous really none the worse for wear. Michael takes a little bit of damage, but those Nature's Attendants will heal him up. Meanwhile, Rises going to get hit up by the Boundless into the hoof stomp. Can they keep him locked down? Yes, they can. Parker gets the kill. Double for the TA, and now if you're Egoboys, you really can't contest this any longer. They just need to try and back out as Tano is going to get spotted, hit up by the Primal Spring. He does turn around for the Searing Chains as he'll now jump out of that pit, but there's really no more he can do. But here comes King Tekka, making his way forward. Alone tried to get over the wall as well, but he actually misses with the cookie, so now he'll simply TP himself home, but the Boundless Strike will cancel it, and Alone will fall. This is getting a little bit too sloppy for Egoboys. First attempt doesn't work. Probably should have backed off when they had the chance, but they don't leave immediately, and they do pay for it. And now King Tekka's still hanging out in his opponent's side of the map. And he may pay for that as well.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Ooh,
Can he actually get himself out?
Nope.
A in with the Ice Blast. It just... These last 2 or 3 deaths, they've been so...
Game, but at the same time, TA is also completely adept at it. With the traps getting set up, they don't have the sentries down. They're losing that sentry war, and oh, they're doing the chains and the kisses again.
Okay. That should be enough to take down Michael at least, but now Alone... Okay, he's going to be able to get away. Kara, though, is going to have to be sacrificed. And I said Alone could get away, but yeah, he's not actually making it out. Bound the Strike comes through. They're going to drop down the traps as well for the slow. And this Snapfire is not going anywhere. One last cookie push is not enough as the projectile was already en route. So Alone will be taken down. And now Tano, that's not the smartest place to jump to. He is going to be taken down. KXY picks him off. Mariano in there with the stun to set that one up. And another example, Egoboys with just some not super...
How you shut down this TA, and Kara...
He too shots Kara. Oh, he does have a double damage rune, so okay. Maybe we can give a little bit more credit to the clockwork there, but either way, the TA is just going to keep on feasting on that clock. There's no way out for him. This mismatch has been exploited really all game long in part.
They're looking for Snap.
Ooh, after Alone instead. Can they get him? Yes, they can. Alone hit up by the Boundless Strike. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Alone just immediately blown up. Parker gets the kill once again. 11-0. He's beyond godlike.
Either it feels like every single member on Egoboys is really struggling except for Rises, and he's sort of sequestered himself to that bottom lane.
All right, Kara gonna be able to hook in onto Michael, but here comes Mariano in with the Stampede into the Blink Stomp. Alone and Tano both dead, and King Tekka just has to run. There's nothing for him to do here, but Parker's not going to let him go. He's just got that kill. Oh my god, this is just an absolute slaughter. 4 dead, no kills going.
To kill Rises, and if he dies to it, I'm sure he's not going to be happy after that. And when does this Reaver finally come online? When does he show up to the fights? Probably whenever the TA's died to something else. And Aegis is expiring in 15 seconds, so Parker might look to die, but I think Kara's just going to die instead. Okay. Are they going to kill him once?
No, they are not. Parker gets the kill once again. Kara and King Tekka both taken down.
Courier's dead.
Where was that courier? Was that going to the secret shop, or... Because Rise is on the other side of the
Kisses?
map. Alone?
Alone?
You have given away your position, my friend. This is not a great play. They are immediately going to jump in onto him, and Alone's just straight up dead. Okay.
And they have the magic damage. They have the...
Can do here. Rise is going to get hexed up. He's just straight up gone. Parker with another kill. The man is on a mission, and that mission is to absolutely destroy Egoboys, as they will find another pick off mid. King Tekka taken down. Tano, he's going to drop down the Remnant, so he has a bit of a safety valve here, but look at Mariano. He's already getting into position. Okay, never mind. They're not even going to need that safety valve, as Mariano was moving in. I
don't think anything is really coming. You've got the kisses.
Live. Kara, that's a bold move. Is he going to be able to live?
He is gone.
Yeah.
They did kill the tree. This might be some sort of a go, but yeah, you have the ultimate on the monkey.
Into the Hex as well. Tano's just straight up dead. Kara's buyback does get him back into the fight, but I still don't know exactly what they can... Oh my god. Kara, please. Please do not die there. He is going to be able to get himself out. Rises now trying to push in with this damage, and they are sort of chipping away at Parker. Can they actually bring him down? Yes, they can. That's big. That's absolutely huge. They take down Parker. They get Michael as well, and they're still going. A's going to fall as well. King Tekka picks up the double, and some signs of life here for Egoboys. They're not...
Can't let Infamous group up. If they group up, it's just going to be a continuation of what was happening before.
And
that's why they're looking for the monkey.
They're looking. Can they spot him? There's going to be the flare.
They got him.
KXY forced to jump down. He's going to get hit up, though, by the hook shot. Nice play from Kara into the pushback from the Cogs. And KXY, Manta's going to buy him some time, but he's still stunned up. He does have a TP, but he's never going to get the chance to use it. Alone finds the kill, and... Okay. Egoboys very wisely back away, so instead, right into the Roche pit.
And we'll have to see whether or not the monkey will end up getting this Aegis, or you just give it to the TA just because she's TA. And yeah, Ag Shard is available, and I guess you give that. I would probably give it to the AA, but could be good, boys.
They gave the shard over to Mariano, so the double edge is going to give him that bonus strength as, that's a problem. No. King Tekka. Well, he'll temper chain himself out, but the Hex still comes through. The Boundless is there, and yeah, he's not getting away. He bought the Kaya before he died. The only problem with that, though, is that I think that knocks him out of his buyback. We're 35, so he should be back up relatively quickly, but KXY is going to take advantage of the timing, pushing in onto Kara. This Clockwork has been bullied all game long. It is a 14th death for the Clock. This just feels...
Game. Okay, Tano.
Alright. Tano caught out. Kara tried to hook in there, but that's only going to add his body to the pile. Kara taken down. Tano, though, will be buying back, so the Ember's back into the fight for all that's worth, but I'm not really sure if it's going to be a major difference maker, especially with KXY now throwing down the Wukongs to actually act as a buffer. Alone, though, standing outside of that radius, throwing in the Mortimer Kisses onto Mariano, but it's not enough to actually pick him off, and now here comes Parker into the fight. Tano dead again. The Hex, it's just working out so well here for the TA. He's hexed up maybe, at this point, I think like a dozen heroes in these fights, and at this point, Egoboys really don't have a whole lot left to fight with. Both of their supports are down, and Rises is still not in the base. We do see him TPing back now, but to what end? How much can he really do? As you pointed out earlier, there's no BKB, so he can't just push in, and now he's hexed. Not taken down just yet, though, but the Ice Blast does fly through, but here comes Mariano blinking forward. They get the hoof stomp in. Weaver dropping low, but he gets off that time lapse in time, so he is still alive, and Mariano decides, yeah, we're done with this. We're backing away. He's going to stampede out, but they actually go back in. Silence from the trap coming through. Kara taken down. Timbersaw in some trouble as well. His Timber Chain's actually kind of disrupted by his teammate's Cookie. That's a very strange interaction, but it's not going to be enough for King Tekka to go down. He will survive, but now we see Infamous just pushing their way onto the racks. They're looking for mid, and I'm not really sure there's a whole lot that can stop them. The Hex comes out onto the Timbersaw once again. Meanwhile, Weaver stunned up in the middle lane. He doesn't have the time lapse this time. He will fall, and now Alone is going to be taken down as well. He'll look for the TP home, but it's not going to be enough. KXY picks up the kill. One more for Parker there as well as he grabs the double, and this one...
And yeah, instant DC. They can't be happy with themselves. They did just kind of get worked out by Parker's TA, and I feel like they were really afraid of that counter. They did not want to come out behind in these lanes, but it felt like it happened anyway, even though he had Alone on one of his signature